Gov. Number 4, he is the Newport High School boys varsity basketball coach, Steve Hazlip. Steve.
Steve in his 4th season, by the way,
Number
at Newport
5.
High.
Yeah.
He coaches youth sports right here in the Shoreline, Shorecrest area. Coaches our girls feeder program, Steve Lee. Steve?
At least early on, Dave, I'm struck by the lack of government officials on the governor's team.
Number 1.
So far.
He was the number 2 basketball recruit from Michigan, played for Coach Mike Krzyzewski at Army. This doesn't sound fair. And he is a very distinguished member of our military, Lieutenant General Robert Brown, Commanding General, I-Corps, Senior Army Commander, and Junior Joint Base
He went to West Point, you know this guy.
Yeah, Lieutenant General. I've never even seen one before.
Number 16 from San Francisco. She's one of 7 kids. Huge 49ers fan.
Ooh. That'll get you booze.
Oh, my goodness.
Especially here.
Kool-Aid Lealo. Kool-Aid, come on out here.
Now, she's been playing basketball since the age of 5, so she's one of those sleepers. Who may
Number
really be
20, born and raised in Seattle, Veronique
looking
Soriano.
down at our
come on,
team
Veronique.
Dori's doing the announcements. I'm looking at the KIRO team.
Yeah.
Number
Just not an
17,
I don't
grew
know
up
how
here
else to
in
put it,
Seattle.
Dave.
Yeah,
Terrific football player, switched to basketball.
Max Strong saying he's going to do a lot of
Joanne
shooting.
Owens.
Dave Wyman's grimacing already. You know,
Yeah. Well,
fortunately,
Wyman looks good, but the rest of them.
yeah, they're well. Craig
Max Strong
Terrell,
looks
Craig Terrell
Number
looks pretty
2, they call him
Craig just retired.
OG. He's
Say-
lived here his
he's
whole
looking in
life.
very good
Plays
shape.
basketball at
Brandy
the
Cruz looks
Governor's
just
alma
frightened.
mater of Ingram.
good. Yeah,
Oliver
she
Kemp.
does. Surprisingly. Donald Watts is the key. John Curley's playing
He
too.
is the state representative in the 16th
He's wearing black socks and
district.
sneakers,
Been
too.
playing
Again, just
basketball
it's not
since
the
he
right
was 3
look.
years old. Representative Terry Neely.
Representative Terry Neely.
The boys basketball coach here at Shorecrest High School does a great job. He's a
This is
fantastic teacher here at the school as well. Brian Fisher.
The boys coach here, happy to play against the girls coach here, apparently. Did not want to play on his team. I'll play
Number
against
22.
you for sure.
He's a teacher and a coach up at Squalicum High
The
School
clash
in
on the court
Bellingham.
here on
Frank
97.3
Inslee,
KIRO FM.
younger brother.
Great fundraiser, benefiting Food
From the
Lifeline and
God.
Sports in Schools. The governor's team being introduced, then the KIRO team will be
Number
introduced.
18, he works
we'll have,
in the
I think,
governor's
2
office
12-minute
in
halves.
Olympia, Simon Vila.
Running clock, which is good news, I'm going to say, for everyone on both teams, except for the last minute.
Number 8, state representative
Slick Watts is here.
from
He's
Eastern
coaching the governor's
Washington,
team.
Marcus Riccelli.
Slick with the Sonic jersey, the Sonic jacket on.
Number 23, he lives on Bainbridge with his wife and 2 kids. Big community volunteer, Paul Holberg.
Now here's the other sleeper, Paul Holberg.
Yeah,
you can't see
another
this,
coach.
of course. He's 6'6". He's got 3-4 inches on anyone who's here.
It's good shape, too.
And
Look at
I'm
that.
sorry to say, Paul, you have exceeded our height limit for the game tonight. I apologize for
Look at
bringing
that
me out here for nothing.
Yeah, they look good.
Number 9 is Darnell Taylor.
Again, our guy's looking a little nervous. Ooh, this looks like a Darnell Taylor. I don't have
The
any information
terrific
on him.
boys
That's what's
basketball
frightening.
coach at the governor's alma mater, Marcus Sheen.
One more introduction will be for the governor. I think
And
the governor can go to his right on the court.
the governor of the great
On the court, on the
state
basketball
of
court.
Washington, Jay Inslee.
Not in general. That's been on the basketball court. Or will he be committed to only going left?
That's true. I hadn't thought about that. I don't think they use political rules in this game.
It would benefit our guys if they did. Look at that, though. It's a team of 20.
All right, on the red
That's a deep bench.
team.
All right, it's time for
So here comes Team Dori.
Team Dori. They're on their feet. I'm going to
He
say
is the
probably an average
JV
height of about
boys
5'11".
basketball coach here at Shorecrest.
Brandy helps and
Also
Justin helps.
coaches my
Otherwise, the average
girls
weight's
in the
probably about
fall,
230.
Keith Nelson. my great, great friends that I get to do. Does anybody here ever get a chance to listen to our Seahawks pre- and post-game
Well, I lied. I
show?
said I knew everyone on our team, but I don't know who that is.
We are having a great
Well, that's
time
good.
this season.
What number is that?
3
16.
of my
I don't have a
dear
number 16.
friends from the Seahawks broadcast,
This
all
could
former
be a
Seattle
last-minute
Seahawks.
change
Let me
designed
welcome
to,
Craig
when
Terrell,
Dori saw
Matt
the
Strong,
routine
and
lineup.
Dave
Good
Wyman.
point. Very good point.
He might have brought in a sleeper cell.
That's a good idea. He's out there, the only person out there holding on to a basketball.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's also a good sign.
I got to watch this guy. Number
One
16,
of
you
our
say?
Yeah, number
great
16.
reporters at KIRO
3 Seahawks
Radio
introduced. Craig Terrell,
breaks all
Matt
kinds
Strong,
of stories
Dave
for
Wyman.
us. Brandy Cruz.
Mac and Dave have been retired for a while. Craig Terrell just retiring fairly recently. Lost about, I don't know how those guys do it like Craig Terrell. He lost about
the
100
producer
pounds.
of the
There's a
Wyman,
big,
Mike and More
big
show.
debate over whether
She's
Brandy
also part
Cruz
of
was
the
going to wear
Cougar
sneakers over her
football
usual stilettos.
broadcast.
She is
Does,
wearing the
lots
sneakers
of
today.
stuff
I
for
thought there was a
Northwest
chance she'd
Cable
go with
News.
stilettos too.
Fantastic.
It's a great look.
Jessamine
And let's face it, what matters
McIntyre.
most in this game is looking good.
Yeah.
Jessamine McIntyre.
Jessamine, she got game from what I understand.
Well, she
From
is a
the
coach's
Ron
daughter.
and
She
Don
works,
show,
produces over at 710
the
ESPN
first
Seattle.
of those names, Ron Upshaw.
All right, Ron Upshaw. Ron, I like Ron a lot. He doesn't strike me as an athlete, and he's
producer
definitely
of the
not
Dori
dressed as one.
Monson show, Jake Storheim.
He's actually looking pretty good. I've seen him way more,
Yeah, he looks
but
confident, that's for
it
sure.
looks like he's
The
known about this for a
co-host
while.
He's
of
sockless,
the Tom
though.
and Curly
He is.
show.
No, I think he's got the little
noon.
socks. He's got the ankle
Okay,
socks.
he does.
Curly.
John Curley. Now, I noticed Don Upshaw didn't make it.
You mean Don
And
O'Neill?
before
Don
I
O'Neill,
introduce
Don Upshaw.
one
Don
more
Upshaw is
player
here.
on our
Wow.
I heard
team,
what Don was
I
saying
neglected
on the show
blue
today. He
team
felt a little
to
bit intimidated.
introduce
He had
a guy
statistical
I grew
intimidation.
Up watching,
He did.
And he may have backed
I
down.
just fell in love
All right,
with
well, here
when I
comes
was
the
a kid,
absolute key,
taking the bus
only
down to
shot
Sonic
Team
games.
97.3
The great
has.
Slick Watts is
Donald
coaching
Watts.
the
There
Governor's
it is
team.
in Slick, Donald's dad first.
Yeah.
Now, Slick, of course, a great legendary Sonic. Donald, a great legendary
And
Husky.
with all of these fantastic players on the blue team,
And,
I went
is in
outside
great
of our
shape,
radio
Donald Watts.
building to get one more player. He's one of the greatest high school and college players
All true.
in state history. The great Washington Husky and son of Slick, Donald Watts, joining us.
This is the guy.
Yeah, this is the key.
What I was hearing on the Ron and Don show was that the strategy is going to be feed the Watts.
I'm Dori
Absolutely.
Monson.
Just
Thank
give
you
the
for
ball
coming
to Donald
out.
Watts
Enjoy
and
the game.
out of the
Let's
way.
get going here,
Dori
guys.
told us that. I mean, he
Yeah.
conceded that's going to be the plan. That's how it's going to be done. So we got some officials. We're ready to go. Mr. Terrell, good to see you, sir. He didn't strike me as nervous. He seemed confident.
Tom
Hey,
Tangy
look, it's
stops
Tom
by.
Tangy.
Hey,
Celebrities everywhere, man. I mean, the building is packed with them tonight.
Okay,
Doppler
so
is here from the Storm as well.
who are the first 5 going to be? Do they tell us that, or we just have to watch?
You know, they're supposed to tell us that. In a perfect world, we would know who
Yeah.
the starting fives were for each
It's
team.
going to make my color commentary very difficult if I don't know who's out there.
I don't believe that. I think you'll be just fine.
Okay.
I think you'll be just fine. Fortunately, this is not on television. Oh, here's Don. Here's Don O'Neill.
There,
He's
last
made it.
minute. Look at that.
Last minute. The stiff-legged gait kind of running in.
Immediately
ready to
sits on
help
John
out.
Curley's lap.
All right, I see Max Strong out there. Well, I think it's safe to assume that Donald Watts will be out there the entire game.
Okay.
Jake Skorheim is out there. Max Strong, Jessamine, and
Jessamine.
Dori.
All right.
It looks like Governor Inslee will start, along with Lieutenant General Brown, who, not surprisingly, looks like he's taking over out there. I guess when you're a lieutenant general, it's just you cannot help yourself. He's talking to the governor, who's also starting. Veronique Soriano is starting out there too. Let's see, who else do we have? Looks like Darnell Taylor is starting. Jovan Owens is starting. And we will do our best to keep track of it. We'll do our best to do a sincere, good call. Although we may have other things come up. It's an interesting system you have there, Dave. If people could only see, Dave's got everyone's name and number written down on a piece of paper. He's putting it out in front of him so he can see it.
I'm having trouble fighting.
We are underway, and unfortunately, a little bit of miscommunication there between Jessamine and Donald Watts, who was trying to tip her the ball, and it goes out of bounds. And the scoreboard clock is off. That's going to make it difficult for us to keep score. But
There's
that's
no
not
clock?
Well, apparently there's no clock. There's no anything going on.
He's pointing to a
The
plug.
plug
that
is
came
apparently
out.
right behind me. There's a possibility that the problem was caused by me. There's definitely
You're
a
back
chance
to
this
chair,
is on me.
You unplugged the clock.
I didn't try and move. I didn't think I'd move, but I might have.
Here we go. Clock is back.
Clock is back.
Phew,
Underway.
close.
That was really scary. Looks like a man-to-man defense for the KIRO 97.3 team. They're looking fairly good out there. Lieutenant General has the ball. Gives it off to Owens, who comes into the lane, puts up a shot that won't go, and Donald Watts didn't have to sky, but he got the rebound. His pass over to Jessamine McIntyre was intercepted, knocked out of bounds by Soriano, so it will remain Team KIRO. Max Strong has it now. He gives to Donald. There's the strategy. Dori sets a pick for him. Dori knows what he's doing on the basketball floor. I don't know how many others do. Hey, Max Strong, that was a nice look from the corner there. Nearly went in, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound for the Govs team as they come the other way. Ooh, nice move.
Look at that move.
That was one heck of a move.
Oh, nothing but net on that one. Who got that shot? Number 8?
Who is number 17 on the Governors team? He is a serious ball player. It's 2-0 in favor of the Govs team. I don't have a 17 either. Coming the other way, Jessamine as the ball stolen away. Here's a lead pass to Governor Inslee. Ooh, he pulls up like Bernard King for a baseline jumper that unfortunately would not go. Donald Watts comes down with the rebound, gives it off to Dori, back to Donald. Oh, a 3. About
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
There you go. That's the
Shows
strategy
what he's doing.
right there. (3-2) in favor of Team KIRO. Coming down in the front court now, Representative Marcus Vicelli, one of the starters in there, put up a shot, no good. Vicelli battling with Donald Watts for the rebound. It's not going to go well for him. Donald comes out clear with it, gives to Max Strong. Strong will try another three-pointer from the corner. Could not get it to go. And here we go the other way. All right, I've noticed the Governor is now cherry-picking. He's now staying down at the other end of the court.
He looks a little winded.
He definitely looks a little
looks
winded.
a little winded.
This is a good sign for Team 710. Okay, don't have all the info, so we'll just do our best. 3-2. Watts has it. He goes cross court to Dori's producer, Jake Skorheim. He's working on the Governor. Oh,
Nice, look at that.
Up and under. Up and under on Governor Inslee.
It's like a back over the shoulder shot.
Yeah.
Didn't know-
That was shocking.
Didn't know that was possible.
It was a very good shot. Okay, here we come the other way. No substitutions, by the way, and everyone's still on their feet, which is impressive. Now the Governor has it. He's got Skorheim on him. Gives to Representative Vicelli in the right corner. Now gives it off to Lieutenant General Bob Brown. Brown thought about shooting, didn't. Instead, it goes over for a jumper from the left baseline that won't go, and Max Strong, being strong, clearing that rebound up to Donald Watts. Ooh, nice pass to Dori underneath.
Oh, he misses.
Yeah, he missed badly, sadly, and trying to see if his team looking a little disappointed. Ooh, nice move by Representative Vicelli the other way. Tried to get a shot up that wouldn't go, and Jessamine McIntyre clears the rebound. Her team.
Dori's in the fight with Jovan Owens there.
3. Yep. It'll be Seattle ball. There's Dori breathing heavily also, and saying he needs 4 subs in 10 minutes. You want to guess who's staying in the game?
Huh?
You want to guess who's staying in the game? Who's not subbing out?
I think Monson's going to stay in the game.
Oh, he's coming out.
You think so?
It'll be Donald Watts staying in the game. Here comes the Governor. Look at the Governor. Look at the Governor.
Takes it all the way down court.
Oh, nice feed, too. Could have called travel, but who's going to call
They can't
that?
execute.
They can't execute. And he went to his right, by the way. Lead pass down to
Fast
Dori.
break to Monson. He gets it. Wow.
How about that?
Unbelievable.
It's a 7-2 lead for Team 97.3. Although I must confess, both teams looking a little winded. As the ball comes in down low to Lieutenant General Brown. He'll turn around with a shot on Max Strong. It's an air ball. Look at Dori grab the rebound, try and throw it to breaking down court Jessamine McIntyre. But the Representative Vicelli was there with the steal. Gives to Veronique Soriano. She's got Donald Watts behind her. Here come the subs, ready to check in. Shot goes up, no good. Nice putback. Who made that shot? They only have the numbers in the back, so I've got to wait till they turn around and face me. Representative Vicelli, good shot there, 7-4. Stops a 7-0 run, by the way, by Team 97.3. Max Strong now, look at him cut through traffic there. Couldn't get it to go. Yeah, that's the other thing that Team 97-3 has. Do have some real athletes who can get their dander up sometimes. Dori now double team down low. Ooh, he's in trouble. He's in big trouble.
Stolen.
Yeah, it's stolen. Here we come the other way. Nice move down the court. Oh, that was pretty. Good defensive play, though, by Donald Watts. And Donald not breathing heavily at all. Gives it to Max Strong. Open again in the corner. This time, Max Strong puts it down. Mercifully, official Rod Marr blows the whistle, so both teams can sub for Team 97.3.
Surprisingly strong performance by Team Dori.
Well, thanks very much. Team Dori really benefiting from the Donald Watts move. And Donald, of course, will stay on the floor. It's Dave Wyman out there now, and Craig Terrell, Brandy Cruz, and John Curley. We will pick up, let's see, Representative Terry Neely, I see, is out there now for the Governor's team. Governor is out. The big man is out there as well. That's Paul Hoberg. He'll be guarded by Craig Terrell. We'll pick up the rest of the names for you, but we are back to the live action here. Good ball movement now by Team Gov. Comes over into the right corner, down low now to the big man. Ooh, nice move there by Hoberg, and he gets the shot to go. He is a player. He can actually play. That's very clear to us now. And it's 9-6 in favor of Team Dori. Here's Dave Wyman now on the right side. Wyman behind the back pass, or was that a block to Craig Terrell, who threw it up too hard? Wyman battling for the rebound. Hey, he got fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. Dave, of course, helps us out at 90. Well, he does the pregame show for the Seahawks at 97.3 and 710 ESPN as well. A former linebacker with the Seahawks, so because he's a linebacker, he's capable of a psychotic break at any point. We just hope it doesn't happen, but he can get very competitive out there. We'll see how Big Dave does from the free throw line. Not a good sign, by the way, Dave, to see Dave already with his hands on his knees. Yeah. Those guys have only been out there for about 40 seconds. Don't want to be tired yet. But Wyman will shoot some free throws.
Yeah.
Made the first one. Okay. Frank Inslee is out there.
Curley
with
the rebound.
How about John Curley on the offensive glass? Offensive maybe, but that was when you like it. Offensive glass on the rebound.
Curley, an accomplished triathlete, of course.
Oh, yeah.
He can swim, he can bike.
And he can auction.
He can auction. That's right.
Coming the other way. Almost a good defensive play by Dave. Oh, look at Dave. See, he's on the official already. I told you, he is one bad call away from a psychotic break. Okay, inbounds. Ooh, a very nice move there by Representative Terry Neely. That's the up fake.
Impressed.
A classic little up fake, and he lays it in. It's a 10-8 game. We got 8 minutes to go and 8:40 to go in the first half. Brandy Cruz. Look, she even with sneakers on, she moves like she's wearing the stilettos. Gives to Donald Watts, back to Brandy.
Challenged by Neely. Neely, I hear, has been playing since he was 3.
He's aggressive. You can see that. Here it
Played
goes.
lacrosse.
Wyman driving, has his shot blocked. I don't think he's going to like that.
Fast break here.
Oh, boy. Not that fast. Neely got down there for it, but couldn't slow down enough to get the ball. Wyman nearly flattened poor Brandy Cruz. Instead, it's saved up to Craig Terrell. Craig Terrell, you can see, is a little strong on everything he's doing.
Yeah.
He's a little too used to it. All right, here we go back to the live action. Down low, ooh, tough break that time for Team Gov. I think it was Frank
That's an air
Inslee.
ball, right?
Yeah, that would, well, you might claim it was a bad pass. But
gotcha.
One way or the other, it's Team Dori ball. They're leading 10-8. Craig Terrell now has it on the left side. Looking down low to Curley. The ball was tipped out by Hoberg. It's going to remain Team Dori ball, and it is John Curley inbounding it underneath his own basket to Dave Wyman. He'll take that baseline jumper. Could not get it to go. And an impressive rebound for Team Gov. They are willing to fast break here. Hoberg going up, and is it a traveling, or is Rod Marr going to call a foul on Craig Terrell? Oh, he is.
Oh, Terrell's had it now.
Terrell's acting up. Rod Marr, as we've mentioned, is photographer for the Times for many, many years, who's refereeing. He's been a referee for years on the high school level here as well. And he's got a little bit in him, too. You get on him a little bit. He will not be afraid to tee these guys up. Yeah. You're not going to embarrass an official, including that one. Rod may at any point, though, grab Corky Truan's camera from him. Corky is here filming and just do what comes naturally to him. All right, the biggest man on the floor is Paul Hoberg. He is ready to shoot now. Oh, this guy's very involved. Lives on Bainbridge Island, volunteer board member, coach for the Roots basketball, a kindergarten to 12 basketball program. That was a perfect free throw right there.
Perfect. Swish.
Let's take a look at our sideline here and see. Jessman looks all right. Dori still looks a little beat.
Yeah.
Max Strong looks a little winded. Ron Upshaw, interestingly enough, has not played yet. Neither is Don. Don O'Neill is in uniform, but hasn't played yet either.
Dori is a big believer in trickle down, by which I mean the sweat that's flowing across his face.
He does sweat. All right, we got a tie game here with 7 minutes to go. Curley, showing a good move down to Wyman. That's a big block by Holberg. Wyman battling like the football player he is, but could not get it to go. And we come down the other way. Look at Donald Watts playing aggressively too. Simon Villa, though, comes down and puts one in.
And Team Gov is up now 12-10.
Yes, they are. They're second five, doing a very good job. See, they need Donald. They need to, too many egos are becoming the problem for Team Dori, I think, as we've got a lead pass down here. Oh, a nice lead for Simon Villa. Oh, terrific pass, but Simon couldn't get it to go. And here it comes down to Donald Watts. Wyman, Terrell, those guys all want to get involved. You got Donald Watts on the floor. Let him do everything. Well, except maybe shoot, as Donald missed that one badly. 6:20 to go. It's a running clock, which, again, we pointed out at the very beginning, a real good thing for both teams, as clearly wind is going to be a factor here. All right, working the ball around the perimeter. Team Gov. Oh, a nice give and go to Holberg, who puts one in. This man's a good ball player. John Curley looks like a player, though, to me a little bit. I'm saying he goes around a Wyman pick at the top of the key, goes over to Brandy Cruz on the right side. Brandy was Representative Neely on her. Has she ever done any nasty stories on Representative Neely?
Not that I know of, but
he's covering her aggressively.
I think she will be doing them now.
Rebound comes down to Team Gov. And here they come the other way. Down low now, a pass nearly lost by Frank Inslee. Gets it back, did he? No, he wasn't able to stay in bounds. So it will be Team Dori basketball. It's 14-10 as we get substitutions ready to come in. Here comes, Ron and Don will make their first appearance.
This is going to be a game changer.
Very, very exciting. Ron, good to see you. We're rooting for you out there. Coming the other way. Now here's Watts in trouble down low. Now finally grabs it and a whistle. Stoppage of play. Get out there, guys. Good luck, Don. That's right, Don.
Yeah. So make us proud.
Don't be nervous, Don. Dave something. All right. You know what? I get exactly what you were saying about Don O'Neill before this broadcast. Yeah. He's nervous.
Very nervous.
He's trying to cover it up with chatter and everything like that. He's on the floor now. Who's number 16 for us? Who's number 16 for us, Michael? I'm asking you live on the air. Who's number 16 for us? Okay. He's the assistant basketball coach here. Dori's assistant. That's why I don't know his name. So we'll just call him assistant coach.
Assistant coach.
All right, Max Strong leading a fast break. Donald Watts, the two-handed throwdown. Yes, sir.
What's that called, a two-handed throwdown?
I called it a two-handed throwdown.
I thought it was just a stuff.
Slam jam. We go Kevin Calabro when it comes to that stuff.
He's got it again.
He does, and here he comes again. Now, a beautiful behind-the-back pass for Ron Upshaw. Just wasn't ready for it. The assistant coach saves it, though. Over to Donald Watts. One step to the basket. He is terrific. And
this is the feed Watts strategy.
That's it. That is it right there. Dori trying to stay involved by coaching. Notice he kept himself out of that second. He's got to save a little energy for his one-on-one battle with the governor. We're tied at 14 with 4 minutes to go. What a shot that was by Steve Hayslip, the coach over at Newport Beach. From the top of the circle, nothing but net. A three-pointer to make it 17-14. And now whistle, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Nope, it's going to be Team Dori basketball. And it looked like Don Upshaw was thinking about inbounding it. He did to Max Strong, and the legendary Seahawk pumps in a three-pointer.
Surprisingly good shooter. Plus, he's got the best athlete name out there.
Best football player name I've ever heard, Max Strong. Coming the other way, that was a terrific drive. Nearly went in for Kule Lealo, but it didn't, and everyone kind of cheered because she's the 49er fan. Coming to the left side now, the assistant coach steps in for a jumper from about 17. It's good, and the pace is picking up. All right, Dave, Ron Upshaw is running out of gas. I just want to point that out to you.
He's just sort of hanging around midcourt.
That's exactly what he's doing. He's staying around midcourt. He's not really accelerating. He's not going for rebounds. Don O'Neill, his partner, being very aggressive, but to no avail. Steve Hayslip, once again, the coach over there at Newport, gets the follow bucket, and we're tied at 19. This is good. This is a good game here. Ron Upshaw now gives it off to Donald Watts. Down low to the coach, out to Don O'Neill. Don fakes left, gives it right back to the coach. His jumper is no good. Donald Watts missed the tip. He's got 3 guys around him. He'll dribble out a little bit and then go right back in.
I see a lot of people camping out under the basket. Are you allowed to do that?
You're not really supposed to do that. It's 3 seconds normally when you call that. But our officials, led by Rod Marr, are wisely calling the game a little bit loose as well.
Apparently fatigue is a factor in that.
Oh, it's a huge factor, yes, and it's a surprisingly big factor in the first half of this game. I mean, you really would have expected it to be a big factor later on.
Look at that!
Not at all for Steve Hayslip, though. Not even a little bit.
Is that a 3-pointer?
That was a 3-pointer for the coach of the Newport boys. Other way, Donald Watts, beautiful little baseline jump. Even Daddy liked that one. And it's 22-21 with 2 minutes to go. Team Gov on top. Hayslip again! This time he can't get it to go. Rebound for Lalo, but she couldn't get it to go. And here comes to Donald Watts. They'll go cross court to Mac Strong. Mac down low to Don O'Neill. Put it up and in!
O'Neill!
Don O'Neill! A shocking basket. He couldn't be more excited, and he gives his team the lead. And look at Ron Upshaw the other way with the steal. It's a Ron and Don show out here. The coach has it on the right side now, waits for the trailer, Max Strong. Oh, no hesitation. Steps into a 30-footer, and it's an air ball.
Nowhere near anything, but impressive style.
Yes, and no hesitation. Mac is what you'd call a gunner, except he's Max Strong, and you would never say that to his face. Coming the other way, a shot goes up and won't go for Team Gov. The ball will go out of bounds. Last touched, it looked like by Oliver Gibb, and it will be 97.3 ball. Max Strong fires it up court.
Intercepted.
Mac and Ron, though, are cherry picking, staying down there. Look at Donald Watts hustling, keeping it alive. The coach has it now, coming the other way. Lead pass to O'Neill. Oh, boy, that could have really hurt Don. I think he's okay, but pass hit off the top of the backboard. May have hit his head.
That was a face ball.
Yeah, it was. That really could have been bad. Hayslip now has it with Darnell Taylor over there in the right corner. Back out to Coach Hayslip. Nice feed down low. A beauty. And the basket goes for Kualelelo. Make it 24-23. We've got 34 seconds to go here in the first half. Running clock, which is helping everyone. Max Strong, right side now to Donald Watts. Donald drives the baseline. Oh, perfect spin move. Coach is wide open for a long 3.
Oh,
nothing but net.
26-24, 2-point game, 13 seconds left.
All right, 10 seconds to go. Out front to Gibb to Hayslip with 7 seconds. His 3 won't go. Battle for the rebound over Don O'Neill's head. Kool-Aid gets it. She can't get it to go. Rebound after the coach. Donald Watts throws it up at the buzzer. Oh! Nearly made it, and that was one heck of an impressive first half.
Nice going, guys.
I'm going to give these guys a round of applause. It's going to be for the second half here, and it is going to be fatigue.
Yes.
Who's got the most left? No one looks particularly excited to be back out for the second half. I think everyone's excited about the event. Don't get me wrong, but everyone looks like they've had. Now, Dori comes back out and the governor comes back out. Something to keep an eye on because they're going to play a one-on-one game when this one is over.
Well, I imagine their strategy is to be in early in this half so they can come out and rest for the one-on-one, right?
I love that Slick said Donald's supposed to come out. I mean, if you were coaching, would you take him out?
No.
Not even close. And yeah, Donald looks terrific out there. All right, so it's Team Dori that has the ball. Keith Nelson, by the way, is the assistant coach, so we can call Keith by his name now. They get it in low to Max Strong. Nice feed to Donald Watts by Mac. He gives it down low to Dori. Look at Dori posting up down low. Look at the behind-the-back pass to Max Strong. Oh, my goodness. Max saves it inbounds, goes into the crowd, but manages to come back, and here we go the other way. A quick drive down the floor. The shot goes up by Representative Michelli. It won't go. Taylor gets the rebound. Back to Michelli, and he gets the bucket to tie us at 26. You know, there's the one other horrifying specter for these players to consider. Yeah. Overtime.
No. we play in overtime rules?
I don't think they let them play overtime.
That would that'd be sudden death, literally.
Jake Skorheim. That's going to score some points with Dori. His producer hits a bucket to put Team Dori up by 2. Here's Taylor now down to the governor. The governor likes that right baseline shot. He likes that right baseline shot. Couldn't get it to go. The rebound down to Donald Watts over to Jessamine McIntyre. She fires. Can't get it to go. Look at Dori flying in there for the rebound. Looking
On
for
the
a
floor.
call. Gesturing at the official. He's not getting the call. Coming the other way is Governor Inslee to his brother Frank. Back to the Gov in the lane. Nice shot by Governor Jay Inslee. I believe that's his first bucket. It ties us at 28. See, Max Strong went into the stands, that great save, and it got the best of him a little bit. Oh,
Fast
tough play the other way. Fast break by one man, Darnell Taylor. Darnell, I'm guessing, is the
That kid is good.
smallest and the youngest guy on the field.
Look how fast he is,
too,
though.
yeah. Fast as lightning. Craig Terrell getting ready to check in. Looks like John Curley's getting ready to check in. Dori has the ball outside. He'll fire up a three. It won't go. The Governor clears the boards. Off to Representative Michelli. Now gives to Taylor, driving the lane, lays it in.
You know,
they're looking good.
I like it when the little guy is the key player here.
Well, I wonder why that is.
I don't know. Well, the speed and the youth.
Coming the other way, shot missed by Jessamine McIntyre. Rebound comes down to the Governor. Ball goes out of bounds. Yes, it does. Wow, how about this, Dave? 1,023 in attendance tonight.
How about that?
That is absolutely sensational.
And all for Food Lifeline Sports and Schools. And I got to say, this is worth a $6 ticket easy.
No, absolutely, absolutely. You're getting your money's worth on that. Almost losing it is Team Dori. They have the ball back now. They're trailing 32, or they're up 32-28, I should say. Got about 12 and a half minutes to go. Jessamine, take that 40-footer. She doesn't. She gives it off to Dori. Max Strong is setting a pick. Dori chooses not to use it. Gives it over to J Max. She'll shoot the long J. Oh, perfect! A three-pointer.
Jessamine, yeah.
A beauty. And it's 30. That was a three. That was a three. Oh, man, you need Coach Dori on him on that one. They only called a two. Other way, down low to the Governor. Max Strong is going to be called for a foul. And Governor Inslee will have a chance to shoot.
When you foul the Governor, doesn't the State Patrol get involved in that?
I would think that he's got bodyguards around. I mean, he's got there are all kinds of people to wrestle you to the ground. I think what might happen if you don't call the foul, it's the officials who get wrestled to the ground. So Governor Inslee, first shot is good. He's obviously a basketball player.
Obviously.
There's no doubt about that.
Calm under pressure.
Well, politics has got to help with that just a little.
He's been negotiating that Boeing deal all day. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, misses the second one.
And Dori gets the rebound. We're seeing more of those two guys after this one. Jake Skorheim now in the lane is double teamed. Gets it out to Max Strong. Mac passes it over to Jessamine McIntyre on the left side. Boy, she hit a beautiful shot a minute ago. Out front to Strong. Look at the move by Max Strong. Left baseline, though, couldn't get it to go. Craig Terrell couldn't hang on to the rebound. And here comes Team Gov the other way. Taylor now has it. Gives it off for a long three that won't go, and the rebound comes down to Max Strong. The pace, as we expected, slowing. With 11:45 to go. These guys have been out on the floor for a while. Skorheim, a long three. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. Representative Michelli gets it. He's been all over the floor. Out it goes over on the left side now to Turner. Back to Michelli. They're playing a lot of two-man basketball, those two. Try to get it to Governor Inslee on the left baseline, and it's out of bounds. The Governor breathing heavy. I think he's coming out.
This is almost like watching a slow motion replay at this point, Roz.
Yes, it is, Dave. It most definitely is. In some cases, you're seeing a lot of mouth breathing right now. I mean, that's another thing you look at for fatigue. You're seeing a lot of mouth breathing going on there. Brandy Cruz is checked back in. We got a shot by Lieutenant General Brown. Couldn't get it to go. The Governor with the rebound in the lane.
He goes. That's a second basket.
He looks good. Plus the free throws. He's looking
5
good.
points.
His team is up by 4, 35-31.
He has been a factor in this game.
Here's Dori, a set shot three. It's like Hank Lucetti in the 50s for Stanford. Puts it up, puts it in, a three-pointer to make it a one-point game. A three now the other way. Wow, for Paul Hoberg, and he makes it. He's one of the best players out there. 4-point lead. Steal as a lazy pass in by Matt Strong. Darnell Taylor stole it. He's fouled by Dori. He will shoot a free throw. And Mac's not going to be happy with that one.
Yeah, that was a real oversight.
Yeah.
You got to be careful.
Oversight, that's a political word.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Depending on how it's spelled.
Right. All right, Max Strong heading out. That's what I'm talking about there. The heavy mouth breathing, the moving very slowly. A couple of other substitutions are in. We'll try and pick them up as we can. Steve Lee is back out there. Steve Hayslip made a bunch of shots in the first half. I don't think he has checked back in yet. He's dangerous when he gets out there. Simon Villa is out there as well. Works for the governor, one of the few politicos out here. Actually works in the governor's office.
Terry Neely's back in too.
And free throw missed there. Yeah, Terry Neely is, you're right. He is sneaky good. 10:35 to go. It's a 4-point game. KIRO 97.3 FM Seattle. The rebound is grabbed as the shot is missed. Grabbed by Brian Fisher. Fisher gets it off for a long jumper that's no good. Great defense by Brandy Cruz there. The rebound comes down to Keith Nelson, and we'll get a substitution. I love that they're just, when guys are tired, they're just shoving them in. And they're doing the right thing there.
Donald Watts is out. Oh, they took him out.
They actually did. We'll see how this goes. John Curley now in the left corner. Gives it out front to Ron Upshaw. Ron steps in with a shot. Oh, boy. Needed a little bit more on that one.
A little to the left.
A little to the left, a little short. So a risky maneuver by Coach Monson, taking out his one established star, Donald Watts, down by 4 with 10 minutes to go. We'll see how this plays out. Hoberg, a 3. No good. Nice rebound, though, for Keith Nelson. Coach Nelson down the floor now. He'll take a 3 on the move and nail it. Nice shot there. Make it 38-37. I think they gave that basket to Team 97-3. Coming the other way. Boy, that was a sweet-looking layup right there by Brian Fisher. So it's 40-37. 3-point game. Team Dori with the basketball. Brandy Cruz setting a nice pick for Ron Upshaw. Ron goes around it. He comes into the lane, has nowhere to go, kicks it back out front to Brandy. Brandy dribbling smartly. She does everything smartly. Into the right corner with it. Stops, gives it to Ron. Ron will turn and shoot. Off the back iron, no good. Hoberg with the rebound. Oh, boy, they're just not fooling around here. Representative Neely gets it on the break. Double dribble, though. I think, yeah. He didn't like that call
Rookie mistake.
a little bit. Very surprising. Very surprising. And they don't like that at Whitworth College. Okay. Back to the live action. Team Dori with the basketball. Good work out there by Keith Nelson. Now he stops the dribble. There's Dave Wyman with it. Wyman right side Nelson. Another long 3. Yes,
He's
sir.
got that in the head.
He sure
That
does.
was in the bank.
We're tied at 40. 8.5 minutes to go. Representative Neely gets it in the front court. Look at the drive down the lane.
That's his shot.
By Representative. And he went with the left hand that time. Again, don't know his politics, but he's going left and right.
Yeah, whatever works.
A rare centrist.
It's called deep pragmatism.
Left corner, Brandy Cruz with it now. Look at that nice move. Boy, that was a great pass. Coach Nelson didn't get the shot off, but he got it to Ron Upshaw.
Upshaw saw his shot, and he just took it, didn't he?
Look at the grin on Ron Upshaw's face. He couldn't be happier. And a steal coming the other way. Team Dori looking to take the lead now. Coach Nelson, the long 40-footer, a little bit out of his range. Rebound comes down to Representative Neely. Neely off to Hoberg. Hoberg will go cross court with it, and
I got to say,
throws it away.
I just, not to go back too far in the game, but
Go ahead.
Upshaw's shot, I thought he was just going to stand there, phone it in. He just looked like a fan who wanted a better seat. But now he's on the board.
Look at him. Look at there's more of a jump in his step. I mean, he's feeling good. He's got something to hold over Don now. Looks like Donald Watts will be checking back in shortly.
Yeah.
And coming back. Coming back the other way, Hoberg gives it back out. His coach shoots one high off the glass, no good. Hoberg with the rebound. He'll stop in the corner, wide open. Should make that one, but doesn't. Brandy Cruz almost had that rebound. And again, Representative Neely, I think, is going to be called for a foul. Brandy's going to get the basketball. So Dave Wyman will check out. Donald Watts will check back in for the final 7 minutes of this game. It is tied at 42.
And does this tell you something? Playing without Watts, they still managed to keep it tied. That shows a pretty deep bench, right?
It's shocking, yes.
Yeah.
That's maybe the biggest surprise outside of Ron's great shot. Coming the other way, and a nice give and go. Watts over to Brandy. Brandy fires a 3.
Close.
That was close. Rebound Hoberg. He'll go all the way down court to Simon Villa.
Easy.
Got in front of Donald Watts for the easy bucket is right.
Tied up again.
I'm impressed with
44.
I'm impressed with Team Gov. They're actually running fast breaks. This late in the game, a surprising thing to see. Donald Watts now has it out front. Donald and Coach Nelson. Couple dribbles looking for the back cut from John Curley. He's tied up out to Ron. Upshot. Oh, tough pass to Donald Watts. It's going to be stolen by Villa. Villa gets it up to Holberg. Holberg goes right around Ron. Look at Rod! Stay on him the whole way, but the reverse layup that time goes in.
Hard to defend against that.
And, picking up on something you mentioned beforehand, since Donald Watts has come in, they've been outscored 6-0. It's a 4-point lead now for Team Gov.
You think it's because there's a letdown when you have the big guy in there, you figure, okay, we can lay back?
Maybe. That makes sense to me. You sure you haven't done this since since that football game? Brandy Cruz, a three.
Oh, Brandy! Brandy!
Yes!
Brandy Cruz!
Brandy Cruz! The three ball coming the other way. Oh, Holberg gets the quick bucket the other way. But still, the electricity of Brandy Cruz's three reverberating through Shorecrest High School.
I'm sorry, I know it's impolitic for the color guy to cheer for somebody like
That's
that.
quite all right, David.
I'm sorry.
Quite all right.
That won't happen.
Actually, color guys usually are partisan. They usually are. Coming the other way. Ooh, boy, John Curley took a big shoulder there.
Wasn't that a loose ball foul there?
It should have been. It should have been. We got Donald Watts with it the other way in the corner. His jumper is no good.
See, Watts has gone cold now.
Yeah, he has. Taking him out might have been a mistake. Coming the other way. Look at the block by Nelson, but it comes down to Holberg. Holberg back to Nelson. They give it back to Representative Neely. The three ball won't go. Again, an offensive rebound, but now a steal. A steal for Team Dori. Nelson has it as they come into the front court. Pulls up for a three off the front iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Villa. They come the other way again, doing the fast break, the Govs team, and it's Holberg who gets dumped by John Curley. I don't know if they're going to call a foul on that one. There's going to be some substituting. They are. Some substitutions. You're seeing 10 very relieved guys come out of the game. Make it 9. I think they'll leave Donald Watts out there.
4:37 left, so we're getting down to crunch time now because this is a running clock, right? No, none of this last-minute timeout stuff.
No, it should be running right now. The running clock is not running. Now it's running. Timeout. We're going to give them the time. These guys don't need that extra time. I'm telling you, it's going to kill them.
I didn't know the play-by-play guy gets to talk to the clock guy.
I'm figuring it's loose and easy, and we're all friends here, right? Normally that wouldn't be happening.
Just told the guy to start the clock.
Well, come on. I feel for these guys out here. You know, so far so good. No twisted ankles.
No, that's right. No injuries.
No injuries yet.
And we do have the EMT here just in case, but so far they have not been needed, which is good.
Another upset. Look who's back in the game.
Dori's taking a free throw.
And happens to be standing at the free throw line. Dori Monson. You expect Dori to be good at the line.
Yeah. There's his stuff.
Ready for the second free throw now. Again, he's tried to conserve some energy. Interesting that he put himself back in the game. Governor Inslee wisely staying on the bench, reserving his energy for that one-on-one matchup.
Dori got 2 for 2.
He did. It's a 3-point lead now for Team Gov. Here we come now down the other way. Right side jumper by Koule won't go, and the rebound comes down to Donald Watts. Donald now a full head of steam in the front court, pulls up from the foul line. Beauty. Donald Watts makes it a 1-point ball game, 50-49, inside of 4 minutes to go. Steve Lee comes into the front court with it now. Goes over to Coach Hayslip. Nice drive by the coach of Newport Beach. He's been a terrific player out here today. Gets the bucket, and it's a 3-point lead now for Team Gov. Donald now the other way. Oh, beautiful move behind the back. Like the glory days with UW for Donald Watts right there. That was a sweet move. And coming the other way, tremendous hustle. I don't know what Oliver Gibb is thinking. This is for charity, man. You don't have to work that hard. Desperately tried to save it inbounds, but couldn't. And now, critical part of the game. 3 minutes to go. Team Dori down a point. Look at the lead pass by Dori to Max Strong. He wanted that assist, but didn't get it. Coming the other way, Coach Hayslip with it. He'll pull up a three. Off the back iron, no good. Donald Watts has the rebound now. Here comes Donald the other way, 1-on-4. He slows up a little bit. Now gets a pick from Jake Skorheim. Gives it back to Max Strong. Mac, nice feed. Down low to Craig Terrell. Oh, we couldn't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Darnell Turner. Turner, beautiful no-look pass. That was a pretty pass to Simon Villa, who gets the bucket to make it a 3-point game again. 2:40 to go. Skorheim now. Jake has it in the corner. Jake, nice feed to a cutting Craig Terrell, but Terrell couldn't hang on to it. He pulls the ball away. It goes out of bounds, and a good play by Craig Terrell. Keeping it for Team Dori.
2:26 left.
Clock's running. 3-point lead for Team Gov. Craig Terrell trying to buy a few extra seconds. Few deep breaths, now gets it into Dori. Ooh, boy, Dori is getting covered tightly there by Miss Soriano. She is all over Dori Monson. Now it goes down to Donald Watts. Donald's got a mouse in the house. You say we got a little guy down low.
I gotcha.
Gives it off to Terrell. Terrell missed the shot. The rebound comes down to Team Gov.
Mouse in the house. A little bit demeaning.
It's a Calabro. You blame Calabro. I'm stealing from him liberally.
That mouse is a damn good player.
Yeah, he sure is.
Look at him.
He made the play. All right, critical defensive possession here for Team Dori. They need to get a stop here. And Jake Skorheim knocks the ball away, but then throws it away. Steal coming the other way now is Darnell Taylor into the lane. The give off to Gibb. He can't get it to go, but he gets the offensive rebound. Shot goes up again. It won't go, and again, offensive rebound now for Team Gov at 1:25 to go now. Nice feed comes over on the left side to Steve Lee. Steve Lee with a corner jumper. It won't go. Jake Skorheim with the rebound. All right, Dave, we got 1:15 to go. We need a three-pointer here for Team Dori. 54-51. Dori takes the three. Yes!
Oh, wow. I mean, that's clutch play.
That is big time by Dori Monson right there. The three ball to tie it up. Slick Watts wants a timeout. Slick Watts needs a timeout here. We've got 58 seconds to go, and we are tied at 54-54.
I just find that so impressive. He knows he's got to get the 3 points. He says, by golly, I'm going to do this. He walks up, does it.
Look at him, though. How much does he have left for that one-on-one game with the governor?
I don't think he's thinking about that. I think he's living in the moment, guys. You got to do what you got to do when you got to do it.
You think that's the right move, though, to live in the moment?
Oh, yeah.
Because then you're out there all by. So you got your team with you now. Then you're going to be out there all by yourself.
Here's the thing. This is after this game is over. Dori can go home and crash. All he's got to do is talk.
It's a good point.
Right.
It's a good point.
So he's going to leave it all on the court. That's my prediction.
That's a good call right there. That's a good call right there. He's already left a lot of it on the court. He's sweating like Sammy after his second show at Caesars.
I notice they're not mopping it up here. At the pro games, they got a guy comes out and mops after every timeout.
Yeah, that's
here. It's not.
We got to bring that up. We got to talk to the committee about that for next year's game. It's the clash on the court. It's Team Gov against Team 97.3 KIRO, and a great play by Donald Watts there. Dori's moving, getting Donald Watts paying off big time there. Tied at 54. Inside a minute, so the clock now stops on whistles, and it comes inbounds to Donald. Watts gives to Dori. Oh, he had his pocket picked by Soriano. Veronique lays it in. Holy Toledo. She's been playing basketball since she could walk, it says. And she sure looked like it there with a huge defensive play.
She's 5'2".
40 seconds to go. Dori, is he going to take another three? He is. Yes!
Makes it.
Yes! Holy Toledo. Oh, the humanity. Dori with a three-pointer, the 1-point lead. The other way, Turner's shot, no good. Is Dori got the rebound? He's a one-man band out there. Oh, he has his pocket pick, though. Stolen by Turner to Soriano. Jumper is good.
Oh.
Holy cow.
Scores are coming from unexpected places.
13 seconds, here we go. 1-point lead for Team Gov. 10 seconds, Dori will take the final shot. Can he do it again?
No.
Air ball. Saved by Watts, no. He felt glory.
4.2 seconds
He
left.
needed to take one step in. I think the stars were in his eyes. He had to take that shot, and he did.
Got one more play. It's a 1-point game. I can't stand this kind of tension.
This is something. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. I think that's going to do it. Shot will go up at the buzzer, and that will do it. I'll tell you what. That was really good.
I've seen pro games that were not this good.
A lot of them. A lot of them. They're holding Veronique Soriano on their shoulders. She made 2 huge plays at the end of this game. She had the steal on this end of the court and then came down and hit a jumper to put her team up by a point, and they wind up winning it. Now a display of sportsmanship.
I got to say,
everyone's shaking hands.
This was a very, at the risk of being political, this was a Democrat governor against Dori.
That we do. Why don't we take another break here? It's 8:20 right now. I think we've got time for this. We'll take a short break here. Let's see the one-on-one rules. They're going to play. Going to play to 20, Rod. When are we going to start? We want to wait 2 minutes and start in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with the one-on-one game next on 97.3 KIRO FM.
The Clash on the Court, benefiting Food Lifeline and Sports in Schools on KIRO Radio 97.3 FM.
All right, Dave Ross, you ready for the main event?
I'm ready for the main event. This is what we've been waiting for all evening. We had the 5-on-5. Team Gov won by 1 point.
Great game.
An exciting game. Dare I say historic game. Look at John Curley. John Curley's not even winded, man.
You want to sit in, John? Oh, good luck to you. Good luck to you. It's not an auction, John. You don't have to burn all that energy that you usually do in those auctions.
Yep.
No, we're ready, Rod. You go ahead and start, man. You're in charge. You're the man in charge. All right, we're underway. Dori takes a 3-point shot. It doesn't go. The Governor pulls down the rebound. Now he can just turn and shoot, and he does. That won't go either. Ooh, Governor out-hustles Dori for the rebound. Dori can't like that. The Gov from about 10 feet.
Yep.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
So it's 2-0. They're playing 2:20. 2s and 3s count, and Gov misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Governor Inslee, though. He is a beast on the offensive glass. And Dori this time comes in and grabs the rebound. Nice board for Dori. Now he's backing down the Governor. Again, he's given up a lot of height, so I'm not sure about that strategy. He's going to need to shoot that fadeaway if he's going to try and back him down like that. The Governor has a 2-0 lead. He steps into about a 15-footer. He can't get it to go. Dori will wait, grab the rebound, see if the Gov steps out on his three. He doesn't.
Yep.
You cannot give Dori Monson that 3-point shot.
He's got that down.
So Dori leads 3-2. He takes another three, and he gets another one. 6-2.
Has he missed any threes?
Not on purpose, but they're calling it 5-2. So we're going to say the first one was a 2. But again, a bad sign. Dori bent over, hands on his knees. We'll see how much juice he has left. Oh, that was almost a sweet layup. Instead, the rebound comes down to the Governor. Now, after it hits the rim, you've got to come back to the 3-point line before you can shoot.
Gotcha.
And the Governor makes the shot to make it 6-4. If you miss everything, you can just turn around and shoot it right away. Now, here's the Governor. Oh, nice move. Nice move down the lane. The show and go, I think they call that one, where you put the ball in his face and then just go right by him. A classic move. We're tied at 6. Gov with a long jump. Oh, in and out. Dori has the rebound now. He's got to step outside the 3-point line. Governor respects that 3 now. He is out there, his face hand guarding a little bit. Dori misses the shot. Rebound is loose on the floor. The Governor will track it down. He's outside the 3-point line. We haven't seen him shoot long, but why would you want to?
Yeah.
He's got that height advantage on Dori. Missed the shot, but got the offensive rebound. Hey, Curley just stole my line. Dori gets it the other way. He gets past the Governor to the basket and lays it in.
He's up by 2 now.
Now, the smiles are fading a little bit with these two guys. It's getting a little more serious, Dave. Are you noticing that? Dori, a long 3.
I'd say this is a leisurely pace.
Well, they're definitely in energy conservation mode right now, speaking of political things. There's no question about that.
Dori fans his jersey.
Sustainable game. All right, here comes the Gov down the lane, again using that height advantage, but couldn't get it to go. Rebound to Dori. Yes, mouth is open, breathing heavily. He fires the 3. And look at him hustle to get that rebound, though. Didn't know that he had that in him still. He'll turn around and shoot another 3.
Oh, now the 3's gone dark on him.
Yeah, that's not good. Rebound to the Governor. They may make it too many points here. They should have made it to 10, I think. Inslee with a shot. No.
I have to say, it is getting slower and slower. And I'm worried that this is going to end with one of them collapsing before they get to 20 points.
Dori
Because they're not scoring anything now.
Dori is spent. This is what I was wondering about. And his effort to win that game, he just has no energy.
How many missed shots have we counted here so far? There's
maybe
like
10 in a
8,
row. I mean, at this point, it's been very tough to score. Governor, you see, what happens is your legs get weak. They really need to shoot layups, and Dori's he's definitely going to take this 3. He's left alone.
There you go.
See, now if they were playing at 10, they'd be done. All right, Dori will come the other way. He's working a little bit. He's shucking. He's jiving. He's backing down. He's spinning in the lane. He's got to fade away. Governor gets a piece of it.
It's a lot of energy for no result.
Yeah, they're both feeling that a little bit.
Now he's kind of limping.
Yeah, it's.
I think it's that 1998 injury is coming back.
The one we're talking about in the football game. Yeah, this is beginning to look a little looking bad right now.
He just flips the ball up.
You see, this. Oh, look at that! Look at that! The Governor does a reverse layup, and it took a lot out of him. I'm going to say it took a lot out of him.
Dori was exhausted just watching him do it.
He definitely was. All right, Governor takes a free throw line jumper, I should say. Ooh, he needed that one. He didn't get it. Rebound comes to Dori. Dori leads 11-8. Dori's going to, drive baseline and just keep going all the way through. Now comes out to the free throw line. Fakes. Ooh, he's in trouble now. Tries to go up and under, but the Governor played good defense there. Standing up for his values, some might say.
Yeah.
All right, here he is, going to his left. You'd expect it to go. It doesn't. Rebound Dori. Again, the game now moving at a glacier-like pace.
Yeah. This is like watching molasses shoot.
Molasses shoot? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Coming the other way, Dori has the ball underneath. He leads 11-8. It's a game to 20. Pride on the line, and make no mistake about that. Dori will be crowing about this forever if he can pull it off. He takes a three. Oh! Just missed the step back three in the one-on-one matchup with Governor Inslee. Here comes the Gov now. Oh, look at that. Fake left, go right. Tries to throw it off Dori out of bounds. Kind of a surrender move there. Governor not even bothering to cover Dori on the three. And
Dori gets
Monson
the three.
makes him pay.
This is how it's going to end because
Dori needs two more of those threes.
he can just shoot those threes without running around.
And he's going to take one from 40 feet. And makes it!
Makes it.
How about that? How about that?
He is one three-pointer away from beating the Governor of Washington.
Unbelievable. All right, he's about 40 feet away. Now he'll shoot it. It won't go. It's an air ball. But again, I don't blame him.
No.
He's conserving energy as much as you possibly can. He shoots. Dori hunched over now, hands on his knees, mouth wide open, gasping for breath. The crowd trying to push these gallant Warriors forward. Look at Governor Inslee drive the lane and lay it in.
He hadn't given up.
No quitting him. 17-10.
He gets to keep possession.
Exactly right. He takes a jumper from the free throw line now.
I'm surprised he risked losing the ball like that.
Well, Dori hits the shot. I agree with you. He should
just be stand on the basket, lay it up. Dori can't touch it.
Remember that line I said before? He's got a mouse in the house.
Yeah, right.
Just back him down, Gov.
That's a handy line.
Inslee in the lane with another basket.
17-12.
Governor counted him out. He's still there.
Now he's going to drive in because he knows Dori is gassed.
Dori gets the rebound. Dori just wants to shoot a three.
Yeah.
He does. He fires.
And
yes!
that's it.
And he wins it. How about that? That was awfully impressive. And by the way,
right
at 8:30 on the button, a broadcaster to the bitter end. Dori hit the last shot right when we're supposed to check out here at 8:30 with a tremendous game. You know, normally you would do a post-game interview with the winner.
Right, yeah. I don't think he has it in him.
I don't either. I don't think he's got the wind in him to do it.
Yeah.